All right, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, so let's talk shop. Let's talk shop. All right, what we got going on here is the 200 and the 100 are in sync on the long side, and the market got very close to uh, pushing toward 592, which is the close of that swing trade, and we're coming back to a pullback. Here we go. All right, let's see how well they handle that little push. Oh, that was a good one. It's a break of that channel and a continuation trade toward that target. Putting a captain setup short here. Man, I mean, there's a lot of distribution going on here. They really need to break that level. Yeah, we should be able to break it. Wow, look at that. All right. So what are we seeing here? I mean, that's just a captain setup short, and they're retesting it. So the market really needs to break above 85 in order for momentum to continue. We have a level here that could be of concern, which is the 60. If we break 60, that will set the stage for a captain setup short on the 70 NT Rinko, and that would be a problem for the longs. Excuse me. I'm gonna post an order just to make sure that I'm getting orders coming through. That's an order, a second order out there. That's good. Let's cancel those two orders. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see how this thing's working. Juan, good morning. Good morning, Juan. Good morning, Sheila. How are you? Good morning. So as far as economic news, we don't have anything going on today. Okay, so what's the action plan? The action plan is just wait that first half an hour, make assumptions about the market, and see how well we're in sync, how in sync we are with price action. Next target is 617. All right. 840. Let's go. So we're seeing this pattern where the market just pushes. That's good. That's the good stuff. It's good to see. Yeah, well, I mean, the market is just continuing to move higher. That's the bottom line here. Target number 4 is, we're coming up on that right here, and that's actually the target for the news for the system. The swing trade 617. 617 is the target. So you're seeing reversion to the mean trades, and the market pushing higher, higher, higher. So let's just keep working. Here comes that 617 and hit the target. Now the next target is 642, and we have two harmony zones. One is 592 by 82, 67 by 57. Those are the two areas where the market needs to hold up. It's not even 15 minutes into the opening range here, and we're getting nice push in the market. Switch trade and a push. Yeah, I mean, a close at 614 will set the stage for a pullback in the market that could take us to 605 and 600. So, I mean, they're pullbacks are buyable. I'm looking for pullbacks to buy into this market. See, they couldn't close it under 14, so boom, running it up to the next target, which is 642. Market is pushing. Either you're long or on the sideline. Man, I mean, hey, running. Well, I mean, 14,700 is the stop for all that rotation. So, do I see? I mean, once we get there, we'll find out what kind of market we're going to have. The next target right now is 667. ES, let's talk about ES a little bit here. Targets on ES. Target is 43.16 half. That is the next swing trade target. Harmony zone number one is 43.04 by '01. Second harmony zone is 97.75 by 94.75. Pullbacks are buyable against those two levels. Let's see. That's the tricky thing about the morning runs. I mean, if they start running the market the first 15 minutes and we're sitting here, trying to read the market and understand it, we're just simply not participating in that rally. I mean, when we look at NQ, I mean that's the definition of a V recovery. Look at this selling, and look at this buying. I mean, you're coming up to that level here, where the market will attempt to make it look like a triple top by fading this candle lower. We simply have to just spend a little bit more time with this market. We are in sync between the 200 and the 100, and the market is long on pullbacks. In NQ, we have Harmony zone number 117 by '07, 92 by 82. Good morning, good Juju. How are you? I ain't gonna call you bad Juju, man. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Cannot do it. All right, we got 9 minutes to the top of the hour. I need to give this market a little bit of a room. Let it do what it wants to do. If it's gonna keep running up to the next target at 667, good for them. Let them make their money. I'm simply gonna be observer the first half an hour. We have a channel, we have a trend line. The market is breaking that trend line. The next target is 667. Let's work. All right, guys. Target number 5 is here, and target number 6 will be 710. The swing trade target will be 692. This thing is on fire. This market is on fire. It's coming. Let's go. So they're making a lower high here. They're coming and retesting the middle of the range. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I gotta step away for just a moment. I'm hold on. My timer went off here. I'm smoking barbecue outside, barbecue brisket. So my timer went off that I need to change, add more wood. So take me a minute. I'll be back. All right, guys. So, all right. So there's an issue here, and that issue is 48. 48 will generate. Yeah, we got potential 51 and 48 will be a captain setup on the 40 and the 50 anti-wrinkle. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're not doing it. I mean, the longs are still solid. I mean, look at this trend line trade where they came in. We were still within the channel, and they put on a 662 and a quarter entry for a run up. It's just you have to be comfortable taking a trade in the stratosphere here. But you know what's market's gonna keep doing what's gonna keep doing. Market is long, market is strong. Pullbacks are viable. Good morning, SNK, iFrag. Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things. When the market does what it's doing right now and it's extending itself, it makes it a little bit of a challenge to kind of jump on anything here, short or long. But we'll figure this market out. No problem. So they're coming into harmony zone number 1, and that level is 462 by 4 by 632, 617 by 607. That's harmony zone number 2. We basically hit target number 5 on the 70 NT Renko, and we're getting faded here. Okay, so there is a potential for price action to be in the 30 to the 20 range shortly here. I mean, they put on a switch trade. I mean, I can take a one contract trade and just play that game a little bit. Flatted that trade. It did need to be pausing here, right? It needed to at least flush into that 40 and fairly quickly. It's a strong market, so some of these setups can get faded. So I took it. If it didn't hit my target very quickly, I just went break even. So that's a switch trade. Let's see if we can find another entry here. I mean, there's a little bit of technical damage happening right now. And all this technical damage is against 665 and a half, meaning that as long as we trade under that level, market can be in a consolidation phase. And we have the cloud shifting. Yeah, I'm getting a sense here that this type of market is getting me to take substandard setups, right? Like, okay, so what would a condition of a short would look like? You have the 200 and the 100 are in sync on the short side, and I'm taking signals, short signals, but not in the right environment. So I got to take a step away from this type of market. Okay. So the longs are extended, so I feel like, okay, I shouldn't be going long here, and the shorts are too early. So we're in that spot where misbehavior from my part could start happening. And I know myself. So I'm going to take a step back. Yeah, here you go. I mean, that's perfect example. See how the market just literally reversed very, very quickly on that one. That's good we didn't get too cute with this market. So here we go. Next target in this rotation is 692, and you got harmony zone number 1 and 2 to work with, and pullbacks are buyable. Good morning, Hiba Bashir. Good morning. Here we go. Here we go. We're coming up on that 692 after this break. This market is directional and long. How is everybody doing so far? It's 9:21. Yeah, it's a good inception trade. I saw that one. It's good for 5 to 10 points. Omer, how's Omer doing? TK, Juan, Jim. Oh. All right, all right. Okay, okay. So now, let's see here. Like I almost feel silly if if I go long here. I mean, like I feel silly in a way. We're at target number 5 on the 70 NT Rinko. We're about target number 6 on the 20 NT Rinko. So I mean, like right here, if this market closes at 677, the expectation is to see a pump up to target number 1, and that will be a signal to go long at 77 quarter for that run. Good morning, MKO. How are you? Good morning. You have ES still continuing its push. The the inclination of a lot of traders around these levels is to go try to figure out a way to go short. And I mean, maybe they're right, but I'd rather not try to go against this trend. And I want to watch this trend reverse before I think in those terms. And really, the market still buy the pullbacks against harmony zone number 1, which is 42 by 32. So that is something we need to watch for. Now, another one here is 677 and a quarter. If we close that, there's a good chance we will see a pump in price action. I wanna put on a trade, but I gotta trust myself. Here we go again. If we start breaking anything under 660, we'll see a potential test of harmony zone number 1. All right. So what I'm about to do is a bit of a kind of risky move. But I think there's going to be, well, here comes the 60 that we talked about. If you look at prior price action on the 70 NT Rinko, you'll see that the market did the same exact formation on the 70 and ended up moving a significant amount of points, about 75 points, when it did this formation. So I want to see rallies, and I want to see, like, my stop to any rotation is 86. And here comes that test, man. So what we're seeing right now is an early signs of a potential reversal in the market, but it's not confirmed. My longs here would have to. I have to really switch the cloud positive and rally back up to 73 before I start thinking about resuming the longs. And I want to see a bit of a run and see if we can put on a structure to go short on a scalping basis. Yeah, SNK. I'll be putting those back on. I'm waiting just like a couple of weeks, then I'll put them on, and this way I'm not hyper focused on money, and I'm only focused on process, and that's my way of trying to manage my mental state. But yeah, I'm gonna put those back on for the early sessions that I had. Early signs of a trap. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. So ES has a bit of a distribution going on here, and you have the next target is 329. If they hold on to the harmony zone number 1, which is 16 by 13. Come on. I mean, here you go. You got the 200 and the 100 are out of sync right now. And off you go. We talked about the 60. If we break that 660, you're really getting that type of behavior that we've seen before. And then the market kind of cooperated with that narrative that we had. It was listening to me, basically. Man. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. I mean, we read it. See that one, Frida? See that push? They're whipping people around here. Oh, you got in from 55? Yeah. So really, the 60 was the price. And then from there, we had a trigger trade at 49. Then this harmony zone was an issue, but they sliced right through it, and they're slicing right through harmony zone number 2. So the force in which they're coming in hot and heavy. We're in the middle of the range on the 70 NT Rinko, so the odds are that we will put a reversal pattern. When I say reversal, a rally back pattern here. So there's a good chance that we will start. Wow. Well, it proved me wrong here. Boom. So the 592 is a big deal, and we're almost there. I mean, it's going to take, that's an emotional move. Whenever the market does this, that's an emotional move right there. So I'm going to show you what made me think like that. All right. See this? And that's exactly what made me talk the talk that I did. See this? It's what you see here. You're seeing one candle reversal, a reversal back, a push, and a one candle reversal. Now, let's go right here. It's exactly that same pattern in the same way, where they made the high and then they reversed. Different than this, different than anything else that you've seen. It's exactly the same pattern. So that when I saw that, I was like, okay, well, are we close or not close to the middle of the range? Because that is a factor. And we're not close to the middle of the range. And look what happened here from 90 all the way down to 20, 70 points. Then it makes sense for the market to go and come back and to retest the middle of the range. So that doesn't mean that the longs are just done. That this pattern is going to lead to a reversion to the mean, and then depending on how well the longs come in here, then we can start looking at our next move in that market. Okay, make sense? You got to keep an eye on what the market has done in the past, because they tend to repeat themselves. I mean, we came very close. We came very close. You know it, Adam. You know it. You know it. That's fine. That's fine, Stephen. It's okay. I mean, we saw that. You gotta read. As long as you read, the read is accurate, then you know. When typically the 200 NT wrinkle reverse, you're gonna get multiple rotations in that direction. Yeah, MKO. That's exactly what it was for me too. Yeah, that's switch trade right there. Yeah, and we closed the 200 NT wrinkle. So now rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis, my friends. That's what that is. I may need to get a little bit more aggressive with the shorts. Harmony zone number 1 is 617 by 27. Harmony zone number 2 is 42 by 52. And we are looking, this is target number 4. Next target is 567. And guess where we at? We're at the 68 is Globex band, is the top end. Here we go, right here. That's the Globex band right here. And that's just the beginning of it, the top end of it. And most likely the market is going to rally up here from this point. Just a little bit. I mean, we're almost at target number 5, hitting that area. So I'm looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity. So I'm looking for that. Here we go. Let's see how far they're going to take it up. I mean, if they put out on a captain setup long right here at 69.5, there's going to be a good shot at getting into the 82s, 89s. Here it comes. We should see a burst of energy upward here. All right, let's see it. We should probably they're gonna try to attempt to get into the 80. We'll see. There you go. Here you go. It's not like we haven't seen it a million times, right? Now the question here becomes between that 80s to the 90s, do they put multiple patterns that will support another push short? Because you're in the middle of the range on the 100 NT Rinko, and you're at the top end of the harmony wave on the 200, and those are areas where price can get, at a minimum, you can get a pause in this move. You can get a pause. So what I want to see is the following. I want to see that switch trade right here. I mean, unless they flip it to 74, this is going to run up to that 90s. We're going to get a test of harmony zone number 1. I want to see how well we hold on to that test. So, I mean, people following, the rationale behind what I was saying here, you have a Globex band, you have a captain set up long, you hit target number 5, a fade to the middle of the range between 80 and 85 is a normal reaction to price to that type of behavior.
Okay, here's my method.
So what will put me in an action mode? I get a retracement, a run back up, and a failure to close the high. Then I get another harmony wave short. That will get me to act. Let's see if the market does that. And if that doesn't happen in the next 4 minutes, I'm going to go check on my brisket. potential captain setup short right here. All right, so we got that one, and they're testing. So that's a good test, actually. Let's see what they do here. Okay, so that's good. Right here, we need to see this candle reverse or this follow-up candle reversing. If we start breaking anything above that 96, that could be an issue. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, they're not there yet. They're not there yet. All right, guys, I'm gonna go check on the brisket. I'll be back. Man, it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing here. Okay, so we'll wait. Mm-mm-mm. That trickery. That trickery. That was tricky. So I mean, we had to kind of break that into that captain setup, come back and retest, and we saw the fact that the market broke above that 96, and I was like, okay, well that's not what they're supposed to be doing here. So then you got uh, a run up through Harmony zone number one, another one into zone two, and we did that on the short side, and they are doing it on the long side here. So that's just the behavior of the day. This is their behavior of today. The stream is down. That's not down. I just went away for a few minutes. Cut off. Are you back in? You should be able to see my stream right now. All right. Well, the 200 is in sync with the 100, and let's see how the pullbacks hold now. And obviously they're trapping people on the long side, then they trap the shorts, and now the longs are pushing. So really, we are in about 100-point range, and they're just sloshing people left and right. Just gotta be careful. Harmony zone number one is 17 by 7. Harmony zone 2 is 92 by 82. Those are the levels the market needs to protect. We're looking for pullbacks to buy into this market after the market touched Globex band and reversed. We'll look for a pullback and see if we can get something going on here. It's Friday. I'm not going to get super aggressive unless something really good comes up. Yeah, and by the way, my brisket is doing very well. It's 3 hours in. We have probably another 7 hours left on that brisket. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely looking for pullbacks. I'm not gonna. Man, I sit down, I'll cook for 12 to 14 hours. The brisket. It's I enjoy it, man. I have a beer and I'll sit down and I'll watch my fire. It's 12 to 14 hours. It just you have to get the temperature just right, and then you just nurse it. It's like cooking brisket is like trading. It's literally like trading. You have to be patient. You have to know your wood. You have to know your meat. You have to know at what point the meat will stall, how to get the meat out of the stall, and how to, finish it. You got to be patient. Great things don't happen very quickly. Well, sometimes they do, but it's all about precision is a decision, right? So every part of making a very, very good, tasty, juicy, smoky brisket is the same process you make a very good, juicy trade. I ran out of butcher paper, so it's going to be aluminum today. But butcher paper is the way to go. All right, here comes the action. So we got our channel number one establishing itself. We need a run up and a pullback that tests well, and then I'll jump in. Harmony zone number one is right here. You don't want to see price action below 600. Look at these bastards, man. Oof. That is some tricky ass trading going on here. All right. I mean, if they put a captain set up long right here, I'm going to jump in. And that's what I got to do. If the price goes up to 20, I'm going to jump in. Just one contract, look for 5 points. And it is tricky here. But that's it, because that 70 NT wrinkle, man. I'm not liking the 70 NT wrinkle, but let's see. Yeah, well, we'll elaborate in a minute here. We got to pay attention to this trade and see how it's going to close. It doesn't look like we're going to get it. Nope. No trade. No trade. They broke that area. So let's see. No trade. So captain setup is what you see right here. You have a 4-candle formation, and then the fourth candle closes, in this case, higher. Then you got a captain setup long. If it closes lower, it's a captain setup short. It's part of the class that we will teach people when they join us. It's extremely powerful setup that we use on a daily basis here, and it is a great one. And I can show you one here in ES that was the catalyst for this move. Here you go, a captain setup short with an entry at 19.5, and now you're looking at 13.75 off of it. Yeah, I don't use pellets, man. I'm a what they call it, a purist. Thanks for what? Um, oh, got you. Never tried brisket? Oh boy. Omer, we gotta when you come to Texas to see me, I'll cook you the best brisket you ever had. And since you haven't had any, it would be too hard. It would be hard to disappoint you. Frida, no high pressure cooker for brisket. That's sacrilegious. You can't do that to a good piece of meat. Come on, Steven. Yeah, brisket is good stuff. No, brisket is a good old beef. I eat more of that than anything else. Use high pressure cooker faster. How's the brisket doing? SNK is doing wonderful, man. Anybody that's into brisket, you really got to look up this guy. His name is Aaron Franklin in Austin, Texas. He runs up a good barbecue joint, and if you're familiar with master class, is anybody familiar with master class? Let me show you what that means. All right, so master class, look this thing up. I'm a member of it, and there's 188 videos of all these influencers, including presidents and people who are top of their game in whatever discipline they are in, and they will teach you a class about how they do what they do very well. Okay, so I mean, I could show you. Sorry, guys. This is a little bit offside trading, but like, here we go. Mastering the market. That's just one of them. So you have big notables here. You have coaches. Let me see here. Nutrition. And the list goes and goes and goes, like Homestyle. Okay, business. Like, look at the business part of this. Richard Branson. You got Jenners. This guy is very good. He's a negotiator. So you got a lot of this. So Chris Voss, The Art of Negotiation. Okay, long story short, so they teach you about what they do, and they do very, very well. And they go into the nuances of it. So Aaron Franklin, right here, he is top-notch barbecue guy, and I learned new things from about barbecue and brisket from him. So my brisket, ooh, holy crap! What did they just do here? Whoa, yo, yo. Okay, so that's a switch trade. I'm glad. See that point of inflection was a critical one. We needed to see that market. I mean, they almost got there too. I mean, that's just so tricky. That 20 needed to happen, or otherwise you're breaking that channel, and that break came in, and I mean the market just whipped everybody into. This behavior has consequences that could be multi-day consequences. I'm looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity, and a little bit aggressively if I can, get good entries here. I want to see the test. I mean, here we come again. This is the second test of Globex band. We need a push higher, and I want to see a lower high come in against this harmony zone. I mean, right here is also a good. Like, if I get in here, I have to be able to short higher, you know. And here we go. Look what they did. Hey Jim, see that captain setup short on ES? They put a captain setup long right there at the 305. Look at this stuff right here, man. Oof. Yeah, we need to get involved. I don't want to get too excited here, but I need to start finding a place to get in. Let's see if we can get a rally. I mean, that's a switch trade right here, and I can jump in on that one. But I'd rather get a rally than jump in. So I got 3 orders. The next target in this equation, in this rotation, is 542. 542. Wow, look at that. Okay, 542. I hope I can get a fill here. But if they close, I mean, they're about to close at 542, and they reversed it to the tick. We've seen this before. That can lend itself to a rally. I'm looking for rallies to go short into. Good, short into this. Maybe they do, Adam. Maybe they'll get their last laugh. Here we go. So we hit that target. I mean, it looks like they're not going to come back and test these higher levels, or it's going to take them a little bit of time. I'm going to keep my orders where they're at because they make sense. But I need to be careful because this market has done this before where they just rallied one candle, then just crashed the market. So let's see. Let's see. It's either they're going to come to me and I'll get an order executed, or I just don't participate. And either way, I should be okay with it. All right, I'm gonna keep that order up there, and we'll see what happens. A couple of things need to happen. One of them is a reversal candle, a push lower, another attempt to add it that fails, and a new harmony wave short. That would get me in. If we go above the 78, I mean, I can get filled there and take a shot at it that way. 81. Okay. $64.59. Okay. We'll see. I mean, well, I mean, it just not hurt us. It just didn't allow us to go in, and that's okay. You could always use the 100 and the 70, or the 70 and the 50, if you feel like you need to jump in on some of these trades. The restrictive mode is to have the 200 and the 100 in your favor. Okay. Now, if you want to open it up a little bit, you could look at the 70, the 100 and the 70, the 70 and the 50, along with the 20. And then that will give you a lot more trades in a consolidated market. So it all depends on what you want to do that day. So there's flexibility there. Yeah, yeah. We'll see. We'll see. I need to see the cloud here shift negative. I need to see a potential run down to 43, but we're going to have to be patient. But this is a good behavior short, but we need to see more. Eight, 7, 6, 7. Yeah. So that's gonna get the market to push a little bit further. We may get to the 80, 85 level. I'll take a look at it there. Now, what would be interesting if we break, yeah, you got a captain set up on the 30 NT Renko. If we can get a 56 close, if we can get 56 close and a 54 close after that, then that would be an area where I can get involved on the short side. Otherwise, I'm going to have to cancel this order for now and see how far they want to push this price. So they've been doing this shenanigans here, like 2 candles down and 1 candle ripper, and then they crash the market. This is just it's an interesting behavior. It makes it a little bit tricky. I mean, like right here. So I mean, if they close this candle up at 71, that's gonna push the price higher. But okay, here we come. We talked about the 56 and the 54. Here we go. Come on, baby. Let's go. I mean, I'll take a shot, and I'm gonna need to add to it. Stop is seriously. Let's see. Captain set up short on ES, and we should be pushing lower here. Kind of noisy. All right. Let me see if I can get back in there. So I needed to add to it in that rotation. I needed to add to it in that rotation, but it's not flushing. It's flushing. Well, I mean, it's going. Yeah, I got a captain set up. I don't want to see 67. I mean, look at that. I mean, we made a little bit. I mean, I was hoping for a bigger push lower. I mean, but that may still happen. So 67. Now we have to almost wait for 48 to show up again to get back involved in the short side. So selling pressure came in, tested once, twice, 3, 4, 5. I mean, after the third test, a break here was not unreasonable to see, and I knew that I needed to kind of add to that trade against that harmony zone. Got involved, gave me a little bit of noise. It flushed, if you want to call that a flush, but it shouldn't have paused here. That's what got me out. It shouldn't have paused. It should have hit target number 1, continued at least into the 40-43. So I took it. I don't know for how many points. Small amount, 3-4 points. Actually, it gave me 5 points, but I was looking for 15 to 20 with a break even. All right, so now we are looking at 52. I got to get 52 in order for me to get back involved on the short side. Yeah, I was willing to take a little bit more risk on that trade of 20 points. So I was hoping to see 15, 20, and hopefully more. Here we go again. So what's happening here? It's a consolidation. So you got the captain set up, you got the retest of the captain set up. Now on ES, you got to break that 302. You start breaking 302, you're gonna get momentum. I'm telling you, if we start seeing 48, I have to get a little bit more aggressive and start getting short on rallies and signals, because that would be a captain setup switch trade short on the 50 NT wrinkle on NQ. Those are very solid short signals. Here we go. All right, can you give me something? Can you give me something? Can you give me something? Let's see if I can get anything going here with a rally back up. I mean, I'll take 50s. I'll take 50s. Let's see. Yeah, they may not give it to us. Yeah, they closed that candle. Ah, that's okay. Yeah, so basically I would have had to kind of get aggressive on that 48 and just go short there and not wait for a run back up. So the O2 on NES sold. It was a captain setup short with a retest. This formation ended up producing what we thought it should be producing. It just went through one more rotation, and we were looking for a break and a retest, and that did not happen, which is fine. As long as we're on the right side of the market, and we are on the right side of the market. It's just we're defining the environment, we're defining the behavior, we're defining the signal. Here we go, Stephen. What was the catalyst for that beautiful blotter? Did you go short? Did you go long? What did you do? Took two decisions. We took two decisions. These rules are non-negotiable. That is right. Those rules are non-negotiable. That's for damn sure, buddy. That's for damn sure. So how's everybody doing so far across the board? Let me get a tally up here before we get going for the day. So we got Steven doing well. MK, how is MKO doing? Adam, Brad, Sheila, James, Jim, Juan, Safe, TK, and Omer. iFrag, SNK. How we doing, buddy? Tech. How we're doing? Up for the day. 5,200 for Adam. Okay, okay. I got it. I got it. Good job, man. Keep at it, man. Don't get discouraged. Just keep working. Keep grinding. Keep improving. One day at a time. One trade at a time. Those incremental improvements you make are become profound over time. So we hit the target. We hit the target. We hit Globex, and the next target is 492. You took that last switch. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Took it too. Safe took the switch trades. You guys like those extended switch trades, I see. That's fine. I mean, there's momentum. Well, I mean, take 5, go break even. Take 5 points, go break even, and let it go for as far as it wants to go after that. So what I was telling, yeah, that's what I thought you did. Um, you guys heard the conversation. If we broke the 48, it would be a captain setup switch trade short, and it's a very very solid move on the 50 into wrinkle. We said that before even the price got there. I've seen this a million times, and those type of setups are strong. So I was looking for a little bit of retracement back up, never happened, but the signal is a signal. It's a good one. Oh, it was the double switch too. Yeah, that's right. It's a switch right there. All right, guys. That's it. I had 2 trades. I'm signing off as well. We had 2 trades. We made money. That's what matters. This is my week. It's at 7:03. I'm just trading 1 contract this week after a vacation. I typically do that to make sure that I am back in sync with the market. And next week we'll start doing a little bit more volume and more size. But it's precision. I mean, I'm hitting. No, nothing crazy going on here. Just steady. All right, guys, that's it for me. I'm gonna go check out my brisket, and we will see you Monday morning.